I have a question here from David C. Start a healthy diet, specifically one that is much produce, hint vegan, and you'll never need such foolish supplements. Eat right. Well, two things in there. One is, I was a vegan for a long time. That means no animal products whatsoever, which means vegetables and grains and some fruits, primarily. And I tell you, from all the work I've done with patients and all the studying I've done about nutrition, I can say this with the strongest opinion, that there is no one perfect diet for all human beings. And you must individualize it. If you've got persons whose genetics are that they came from the northern climates like Sweden, for example, and they're, for centuries and centuries, they were eating dairy and meat, and they didn't have a lot of vegetables, and you try and turn them into a vegetarian, you're going to get them ill. And at the other end of the spectrum, there's people who've come from the tropics that didn't see any animal products in their diet for centuries and centuries and millennia. And you try and turn them into a carnivore, and you're going to get a lot of those folks ill. And there's everyone in between. So there is no one specific diet that you can suggest for all human beings. There's some people with the amount of carbohydrates that are occurring in vegan diets, especially the grains, you're going to give them diabetes. So in my practice, and in working with people, I always work to individualize what's optimal for that person and give them a roadmap on how to find the optimal diet for themselves. And then, I've addressed this before, but you know, the demands of the amount of stress that's still in our lives, I assert that it's very challenging to attempt to meet all the vitamins and minerals that you need to meet those demands. I say, I'm not going to run the personal experiment of not also supplementing nutritional vitamins and minerals. And so I love the vitality I have at 75, and I care for every molecule that's still functioning in my body. So I'm not going to run the experiment